In the heartland of Ohio, there's a legend that echoes in the streets, a tale of a figure so unique, so enigmatic, that he's earned the title of the most Sigma Drizzler. His name? Baby Gronk. A character of distinctive flair and uncanny talent, the streets of Ohio were his canvas, and the world was his oyster. However, the tranquility of Baby Gronk's reign was soon to be shattered. A storm was brewing on the horizon, one that would test the mettle of our Sigma Rizzler. The challengers came in the form of a trio known as AMP, a force to be reckoned with. Duke Dennis, Castor, and Phantom, notorious for his uncanny ability to tax anything that crossed his path, were the formidable challengers. Their full-power Riz ability was a threat, one that even Baby Gronk couldn't ignore. They all at one moment attacked him when his guard was down with his girlfriend Sydney Schmitty. He was brutally rizzed up, leaving himself to be taxed by Phantom. Adding fuel to the fire, Livy Dunn, a victim of Baby Gronk's rizzing, was rizzed up by AMP out of the blue. The stakes were made even higher when the residents of Goon Cave were brutally sounded by Ice Spice, a commander in the AMP Jat sector of their army. People all around Oklahoma were gathered up in secret to attack a passive edging circle on the outskirts of Swagtown, ruining their edging streaks. The tension was palpable, the stakes were high, and the challenge was real. Baby Gronk found himself on the back foot, outpowered and outnumbered. But Baby Gronk was not one to back down. He knew he needed allies, and he knew just who to call. Castor, an entity with the ability to consume anything, and Sketch, who harnessed his autism powers for combat. And finally, an army of Freaktober participants, known for their uninhibited antics that peaked in the month of October. The battle lines were drawn. General Freak Bob broke the news that AMP had an army of skibidi toilets, a destructive force like none other. The stage was set for an epic showdown, a battle that would echo through the ages. The fight was fierce and long. The battle of Conker's Riz between the leaders of the armies was overwhelming. Baby Gronk could barely keep up with Phantom, surprising Phantom given that he had taxed Gronk's Jat before the war. Commanders on the AMP side were falling like Ice Spice, Pokimane, and Ed and Ross. Later on, KSOH and Sketch were holding their own against Duke Dennis, Castor, and their general known as I Show Speed. The fight raged on. Each side held their ground, unleashing their unique abilities in full force. The tension was palpable, the stakes higher than ever. But this violent dance of power and dominance was about to be interrupted. Suddenly, Grimace, the divine creator of the Grimace Shake, descended upon the battlefield. His godly powers were beyond comprehension. His presence commanded respect. He rizzed up everyone, halting the fight in its tracks. Deciding to reverse the battle's damages, he gave Baby Gronk and his allies a Rizzy Sprite to rejuvenate their Riz and Jats. He decided to give AMP Shamrock Shakes and Jatty Patties to relieve them of stress. With a wave of his hand, he sent everyone back to their territories, restoring peace to the once turbulent Ohio. In the end, the tale of Baby Gronk and his challengers serves as a reminder of the epic battles that can unfold in the most unexpected of places. It is a story of power, alliances, challenges, and the ultimate intervention of a divine entity. It's a tale that will continue to echo in the streets of Ohio, a testament to the most Sigma Drizzler, Baby Gronk.